please welcome to the stage, Sandra! Okay, now we just had a turn from... Now, can we have order, please? Bit of order, bit of ush now. Bit of ush now, because she's about to get slagged off. Please welcome to the microphone. You've just seen a turn from her, but now she's about to give her tuppence worth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only bloody Titti the camp. Go on!
Oh, thanks! Oh, I've waited 20 years for this moment. I'm going to savour every bloody second of it. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, I wasn't having those bitches behind me when I was up that ladder. So that's one of the reasons why the stage was empty. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've probably known Sandra. She's my neighbour, close friend, pain in the neck for the last 20 years. So I've got a few stories. Can I say, first of all, what an honour it is to share the stage with some of these fabulous, fabulous acts. Now, people that have been around the scene for a few years know that they all actually started off as quite good mime acts. Every single one of them. I'll leave the rest to you to decide how their careers ended up. Singers? Anyway, so yes. So, first of all, we got the wonderful Dave Lynn. Dave, tell me how long it took you to come up with that stage name. That must have taken you fucking ages, hasn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Lynn is self-titled, because no one else would give it to him, the drag queen of drag queens. Now, that actually would be true if you were orange-skinned, gin-guzzling transvestites, but that's what our friend Dave Lynn... And also... Sorry, Dave. And Dave Lynn obviously has worked years on the scene. And in all those years, she suffered women problems. She doesn't look like one. And, ladies and gentlemen, my other... You know, we all know Dave Lynn loves a drink. My next friend makes her look like a teetotaler. It's the one and only Mrs. Moore! Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Moore, the voice of 1,000 fags, and a few other legal substances thrown in. And, what else am I going to say? I'm getting to it. And I'd like to thank Mrs. Moore for coming on the stage tonight. She's actually having a bereavement at the moment. Her relationship's ended. With Ian Ellis and the black cap. Oh, I'm heartbroken for you there, I'm heartbroken. I'm getting there, I don't want to miss that joke, do I? I know I'm getting there. And lastly, oh yes, I'll forget that, give that joke later on. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, Lola Lasagna, who, thanks to Sandra, we didn't actually speak for 10 years, did we? But I'll get to that later. Now, Lola and I actually share something in common. We do love our food, don't we? Now, ladies and gentlemen, she can lose all the weight she likes, but she has fat feet, whatever she... They look like two loaves rising in an oven. That's it. Picture it when you see them. Anyway, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am here for the one and only Sandra. Sandra actually wore extensions. She'd, she had, dreadlocks. She had dreadlocks. Now, on this particular occasion, she was dancing on the dance floor, busting some moves, and she threw herself on another dancer who lifted her up into the air. And what happened next? She got caught in the fan. That's ripped ripped the extensions out of her hair. She was bleeding for weeks, weren't she, darling? And Regina Fong said, why is she spinning so quickly? So that's an issue why she started wearing wigs. Oh yes, right. And actually, and she doesn't mind me talking about this, when I first met her, she was actually a high-class hooker. Be only be a minute, girl. And she was, because she only lasted a minute, that's it. But on another occasion, driving up to Hampstead Heath, there was me, Sassy Striker, and Sandra in the car, and we had 2 crash helmets in the back of the car. Now, Chris Jepson would remember, because he used to be one of his dancers, didn't you, darling? And he used to have dancers on his show with crash helmets. But anyway, that's the reason why the helmets were at the back of the car. And we get pulled over by the police. Yes. And, so they say, what you got the crash helmets in the back of the car for? And they said, oh, well, I'm a dancer. We don't believe you. We're going to do some checks on you. So it's Titti Camp, phoning head office. Nothing. No criminal record at all. Sassy Striker. Nothing. Sandra. Honestly, about 25 indecent assault charges. The list went on, and a couple of shoplifting ones, and she's going, no, they've got the wrong girl, they've got the wrong one, it's not me, girl, it's not me. So, yes, and so, you did do a little bit of shoplifting in your early days, didn't you, darling? Right, she just borrowed. Now, Sandra says in her show, I'm black, not stupid. I'm going to prove she is black and she is stupid. Because, you might notice from Facebook, she actually had a ghostwriter for about 3 years, but she's actually getting quite apt at it now. She's just joined Twitter, and her first tweet was, hello Oprah. Like Oprah Winfrey is going to know who the fuck she is, honestly. Like she's going to respond to that. So she phoned me up like, have you got any good porn sites? I only live on porn, that's when you hit 40. So I said, yes, I've got a couple for you. And then she phoned me back an hour later. She went, girl, you didn't tell me that was a live webcam. I had my cock out and everything. It was the wrong way round. I am so embarrassed. It was good viewing though, Sandra. I must enjoy that. I recorded it. I'll put it on.